There's this house down the road that clearly loves Mickey Mouse. The entire outside is covered in Mickey and Minnie. There are several statues on the porch and in the lawn and a wood carving, and the windows have Mickey plushies, so I can only imagine what the inside looks like. Every time I go to the antique store, I see lots of him everywhere. This is, sorry, in the email, it is a capital him, which I very much support for Mitchell Mouse. Everywhere, and I have an overwhelming urge to contribute to their collection, but I have no idea who lives there. Brothers, should I gift this house more mouse? If so, how should I do it without seeming like a little weirdo? Good Mickeys, that's from Good Mickeys Make Good Neighbors.
Now, listen, I say this with no judgment. I don't think you can do it without seeming a little weirdo, but this person has gone full, like, house theme of mouse. Yeah. I don't think they will mind a little weird. I think that this is a keep blank name of city weird kind of vibe that they're going for. So I don't think you have to worry about, like, is this going to make me seem a little eccentric?
I can't think of anything more hip and counterculture than a house full of Disney merchandise. Nothing screams to me like, that's some really off-kilter shit.
Yeah, I don't understand these people that want to drape themselves in brand iconography.
Yeah.
It's really, I don't know, the impulse is so I
love your shirt, by the way, Justin.
Thank you. I got it at the Disney store. It's got lots of little Mickeys on it.
Yeah, I love that, man. That's great. You could do it. Oh, pretend to be just a little crow dropping off tiny presents.
Fun. Yes.
Wait, do you mean secretly?
Yes.
No, I was assuming like a big crow costume.
No.
Okay, wait. Is Griffin's, Justin, in your mind, Griffin's saying dress up like a crow, and I'm saying do it in secret. Is yours worse?
No. I said dress up like the crow.
Oh, okay, wait. Okay. No, that's better. Okay, right, now we're in.
Ass.
I came back to bring you this Mickey telephone.
Yeah.
Guys, keep doing jokes for a second. I got to move this light. I'm losing my mind.
Yeah.
If you guys could do like 3 jokes, I should have it done by then.
Okay. Let's see. What else would the crow do? Give me some corn.
I've never seen the film.
Not a joke.
That was a joke.
That one wasn't a joke.
Because I guess that's true. I don't know if the Eric Craven, was that his name?
Here's the thing. When I see Mickey Mouse...
couldn't be Eric Craven.
That couldn't be it, right?
That can't be it.
When I see Mickey Mouse,
Googling.
I get stoked. I get stoked to see Mickey Mouse. And you know why? Because I don't see him that often. And so if I see Mickey Mouse, I'm like, I'm about to have a great time. Because I don't...
Excuse me. It's Eric Draven.
Okay.
Close. Worse.
It's actually worse. It's a worse name.
And I know what you're thinking.
So you're saying so the crow is Eric DeRaven?
DeRaven, yes, correct.
I think that if you surround yourself with Mickey to this degree, you won't like Mickey anymore. And I don't know why I'm saying this sentence, because the person who asked this question doesn't need that information.
Well, I'll tell you what this is. This is what happens, I think we've talked about it many times in the show. When you say, like, casually to your family, like, oh, yeah, I love unicorns or whatever. And then every present for the future is something. Sure. This is somebody who did that. Yeah. Got a lot of Mickeys and said, well, I have 2 options. Tell my family I don't like the presents they've given me, or go full Mickey, whole hog Mickey.
Yeah.
The other way. And they just leaned way into it, baby.
I think that, okay, so relationships are, we all know they're on a spectrum, right? You have your very dear close friends, and then you have like people you give the dad nod to at school. It's like the very long, it's like that's the whole spectrum.
And then haters. There's haters and beefers are like,
there's negatives on the other side, Justin.
What do you mean?
Oh my
God,
there's
Justin. Like your best buddies, and then like in the middle is like dad nods, and then on the other side is haters and beefers.
Okay, well, I'm talking about friendship. No haters, no haters allowed here.
Okay.
All right?
What about beefers?
Beefers? No, not those either. I'm just talking about friends. Okay, so
Justin, sorry, not to,
beefers.
Beefers, like rhymes with keefers. I have no negative feelings towards beavers whatsoever. In fact, if I saw a beaver in a beaver dam, I'd be fucking stoked.
I'd be out of my mind stoked. They're like little architects.
Are you kidding me? They're the only other... Well, I guess that's not true because you have anthills. I was going to talk about like building structures, but you have anthills.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure that there's other animals that build structures, right?
Yeah.
Probably monkeys. There's like primates that must
build
structures.
What I'm saying is that by doing this, you are skipping
bird nest. Oh my God, sorry,
Travis.
I completely forgot about bird nests for a second. Like, what's wrong with me?
I forget
Sorry,
about
guys.
that too from time to time. Thank you.
They just build their own houses. Some of them hang from a tree. How do they do it? Some of them use their spit to build it. Bees, of course. A lot of other creatures. Humans aren't special. You're right, guys. Fuck us. Justin, what were you saying?
Anyway, what I was saying was you are skipping several relationship steps by giving this Mickey to this person.
Yeah.
That may be fine. They may be okay with that because it's a Mickey. That's a kind thought. You thought of me.
Yeah.
You know, we don't know each other, but let's meet. But you may end up in a situation where you're like a third of the way up the friendship spectrum, which is about where random gifts are, with an absolute maniac. I mean, you could end up like you are in a relationship and you're fast forwarding ahead. You haven't done any pre-pro, any recon to see.
You don't know what the vibe is. Yeah.
You don't know what the vibe is?
Yeah, you got to know what it is.
It's
before
not,
you serve
can I
it.
say this? Considering what you've told me already, it's not what you're used to.
It's not immaculate. That's for sure.
Vibe-wise. It's not an immaculate vibe.
Yeah.
Sure, Trav, that's a great point.
Because I'll tell you what, this person has, there's the one thing I know about this person, besides the fact that they like Mickey, they are into committing to things.
Oh,
they are going to jump feet first into this friendship, and if you're not prepared for that,
maybe that's what you want. Is that the worst thing, gang?
You don't know, though, right? Mickey is a friend to all, but there's no
but a lover to none.
But there's no prereqs on being Mickey's friend. He keeps is a very big tent.
That's true.
There could be a lot of different people.
I would say, Justin, a lot of people are Mickey's friend. That does not mean Mickey is their friend. You know what I mean? Like, I would help.
Mickey's everybody's friend.
Do you think Mickey would help me move?
Mickey's everybody's friend.
No, Goofy.
Maybe Pete. Maybe Mortimer.
Depending on the context. If it's
that
Pete,
poor guy.
If it's Pete, like at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm pretty sure they've squished the beef at that point. They're no longer beefers.
And Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, he's
all
really
right.
antagonistic, but I think it's just because he pushes people away.
Yeah.
Right? Because he's afraid.
But he always gets there. He always gets where you need him to be.
Right. Like the Halloween party is a great example where he's like, no one wants to come to my Halloween party. But then they show up and he's like, cool, prove that you deserve to come into the party.
I know,
and
right?
it's like, that's weird,
That's fucked
Pete.
up.
Pete is a very useful narrative tool for the Disney studio because in like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, it's like, oh gosh, Pete ate all the snacks. And in the Mickey's Christmas Carol, Pete is dragging people to hell.
Yeah.
Right? Pete can be as bad as you need him to be. Sometimes he's just like the neighbor that keeps Goofy on his toes.
Right there in the middle is toxic friend to Goofy, who's like, no, treat your son like shit, Goof.
Yeah. And then
oh, kids, piece of shit, sit in the military school or whatever.
Somewhere in there is when he decapitates Goofy at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, which is like pretty intense,
Spoilers.
I thought. Hey, can we go to the wizard? I feel like we really spiraled.
We haven't been in a bit. I love this.
Way out of control on that question. This is WikiHow. Oh, this
Start
is
your own competing Mickey collection. Go on, Griffin.
That's good too.